Hi, and welcome to CLUE Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today I'm playing along with the game of Clue over on Ginger's Corner. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be playing along with a fun challenge game hosted by Ginger over on Ginger's Corner. There's a giveaway that goes with this challenge, and you can find all the rules and information to the giveaway in Ginger's intro video, which will be found in the collaborative playlist linked below in the description of this video, as well as there will be a link to the Facebook group where you can play along. All right, so let's get started. Here is our chart that we're going to be starting with, and I am going to roll my dice to find out who my suspect is today, and I got a 5. And that means my suspect is Ms. Peacock. And then I'm going to find out what Ms. Peacock used. And she used a dagger. And where? In the billiard room. Then we need to find out what Miss Peacock is wanting us to use on our layout. And she is going to say blue ink. Okay. I think we can manage that. Along with our dagger, we are going to make a boy page. Oh, interesting. Okay. And then we are going to find out in the billiard room, billiard room is 2, and then we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to use a striped paper. So that was a 4 and striped paper. Okay, well, I think we can figure something out with that. And let me just go and pause the video, grab these supplies, as well as print a photo and figure out what else ever we're going to use today. And then we will go ahead and make a layout. All right, hang on, I'll be right back. All right, so here is what I've decided. So the first thing we need for our layout today is going to be blue ink. So I went to my inks and I picked out some chipped sapphire distress ink. This is one of my favorite distress inks for distressing my papers and stuff. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and use that one. And so that's the first thing I needed. And then I needed something that was a boy page. Now, I am on a mission right now to complete some pages relevant to the albums I'm working on. So it would have been really easy for me to go print a photo of my grandson, but I'm really trying to stick to my goals. So I thought, what do I have that's boy page? And I thought graduation. So I'm tackling 2021 graduation. My youngest son graduated. And I know that I had taken a bunch of graduation photos and graduation papers, etc. to a crop recently, and that I had one particular sketch that I had gotten from Ginger's Speedy Scrapbooking series that I was struggling with, so I just put it back in the box, and I thought maybe this would be a good time to pull it out and to tackle those photos. So my boy layout will be about my youngest boy, and he graduated in 2021 and he's still in university and he's still my boy. He'll always be my baby boy, it won't matter if he's 50. He'll still be my baby. Yeah, so this is my boy page. This is what I decided. And in that, because I was struggling with this sketch, it was the angles. I was like, my brain, no. The elongated triangles were not, like, I knew in my head how I could do it, but I don't know. I wanted it to be directional. I wanted this paper, this graduation cap paper, and I was set on it. And so I was like, but I need it to all go in the right direction. And anyway, so driving finally I was just like, you know what? No, this is not Speedy. I need to put that away for a minute and try something else. And so I did, and it was fine. But today I was like, you know what? It will be speedy because I have my Cricut behind me. So I can just pop that into my Cricut, have the triangles directional as I want them, and cut them that way. So that's what I did. So now I have the right triangles that go in the right direction. So some of the hats will go this way and some will go this way. See what I'm saying? Where I was like, I don't know. So anyway, and the robot did the work for me, right? So yay, Cricut. So now I have the triangles that I was struggling with. I had the crop, and I think I can go ahead and make that boy page. And then in the billiard room, we needed striped paper. Would you believe that I went through all of this paper that was in my graduation kit? And this one looked striped at first. I'm like, oh yeah, striped. And I'm like, chevron? Is chevron striped? So I didn't want to take the chance that that was not the right thing and mess everybody up. So I'm just like gonna go. I went into my rainbow papers to my left, and I thought, you know what? Let's pick out some striped paper from there because it'll be fine. So I picked two different striped papers. I picked out this diagonal striped gray paper, which I think would make a cool background. And then I also picked out this blue and white striped background, which I think would also, or paper, which I also think would make a cool background. So I'm not sure at this point which one I'm going to go with, but I was thinking the blue might be fun because I have blue distress ink. So then even if I was inking in blue, it would still look cohesive. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, haven't really decided that yet. I think I'm going to try them both out and see what I think. And yeah, so that's where I'm going to start. I have my striped paper, I have my boy photos, and I have my blue ink. So let's see what I can do. I am going to pause the camera and I am going to create the layout, and then I'll pop back in and show you how I put it all together. Okay, hang on. I'll be right back. All right, so I did complete my layout today using the challenges set out for me by the CLUE game, the roll of the dice. And what I did was I used this sketch, like I said, from the Speedy Scrapbooking series last month that I hadn't gotten to yet, and went ahead and did a page about my youngest son's graduation. So that covered boy page. The next thing I did was I distressed all my edges in chipped sapphire distress ink. So that covered the blue ink, and the background paper is that blue and white stripe. So that covers my striped paper. I did end up also using the gray tone on tone diagonal stripe to put behind my photos because I felt like I needed a little something back there to make them stand out a little. So yeah, and then I threw on a few embellishments and voila, layout complete. So I feel like that is about it. If you want to play along and be entered to win the prize, you need to go over to Ginger's Corner Facebook group. Make sure to answer all of those questions so the captains know that you're not a robot and that you are in fact a scrapbooker. When it asks you where you're from, just put what country you live in and head to the Files tab to print out the documents that I used to show me what we are going to do when we roll the dice. So these are in the Files tab. And then go to the album CLUE, and it will have in the comments, you can leave a picture of your layout. And again, if you want to cover up your people, don't want to show their faces, just put little scraps of paper over top so that they're not showing, but they do need to see that you completed a layout with photos, okay? So that's part of the rules. I think that's about it. So I hope you're feeling inspired to go over and check out the CLUE game. It's a really fun challenge. There's lots going on over there, and that you will come and join us and play along in the Facebook group. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. Have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.